The drive begins with a carry by Jones. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Get it!
Operating from the gun is Brissett. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Right back to him on first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this time that is intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Still going, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
ready.
1st and 10.
Ready.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get about 5. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hit. Stop below 18. Cut 19. Cut 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5.
18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
To the right side, this is Jones. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. It's another go with Dillon. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
This is Jones. Finding space at the 15. The speed on display.
Shout out Madden King on YouTube. Yeah. Shout out Madden King on YouTube, bro. Like and subscribe, guys.
He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Hey, hey, check that. Ready? Just the Eagles, 79 Broncos. Ready?
And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get...
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And they'll take this down inside the 35.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So now they'll pitch it out here.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's a third down and 4. They run it once more with Jones. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that's going to bring up fourth down. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ravens 14.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down and 9. There's a give, getting right with Henry. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like this has to be a pass. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
This passing game, Mike, it just seems a bit erratic. Top of the 2 straight completions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. They are indeed within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself down in the game, you don't feel very good about running away with field goals. But in this case, you have to get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here is Brissett. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Now Brissett. He'll throw it left and has his running back. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's Jones. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Come on, come on.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Again, it's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Ready up.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Up the middle, here's Jones. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up.
A 50-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Stack. 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.